This Subprovider Utilization Report is a compliance tracking tool that will enable you to know where you are with your hub or DBE goal at any point in the life of a contract. You will set up the work authorization sheets when a work authorization is executed. Then, update the work authorization sheets at each billing period. The first time you set up the report, on the contract roll-up sheet, you will add contract information and subprovider names. This information will populate each of the work authorization sheets. If there is a supplemental agreement to the contract, return to this sheet and enter the supplemental amount and a brief description. This report can be used for contracts with either a hub or DBE goal. First, select the contract goal type, either hub or DBE, which will update field labels and section labels. Next, enter basic contract information, including the provider name, legacy contract number, PeopleSoft contract number, the percent of the hub or DBE commitment from the HSP or H1, and the original contract amount. Scrolling down, we see there are two sections for subproviders. The first is for hub or DBE subproviders, which should match what is shown on the HSP or Exhibit H1, and the second is for non-hub or non-DBE subproviders. Enter the firm legal names for the subproviders in alphabetical order. Scrolling to the bottom, this is where you will enter any supplemental agreements. For supplemental agreements that don't add funds, leave the amount blank. All other fields on this page will automatically be updated as you complete the work authorization sheets. We are now on work authorization number 1 sheet. Some of the information has pre-filled from the contract roll-up sheet. You will enter information that is unique to this work authorization. Then, repeat the following steps for each work authorization under the contract. When a work authorization is executed, enter the basic work authorization details. Enter the PeopleSoft purchase order number, a brief description, the total original executed amount, and the executed amount by subprovider in this section and the non-hub or non-DBE subprovider section below. The subprovider names are auto-populated from the contract roll-up sheet. If a subprovider is not being used on this work authorization, leave the cells for it blank. Save the file as your work authorization sheet is now ready for use. If a supplemental work authorization is executed, return to the work authorization sheet and enter the supplemental information at the bottom. For those subproviders whose amounts changed due to the supplemental work authorization, enter the updated amount in the Total Executed Amount column. For each reporting period, return to the active work authorization sheet and add the following. Enter the total amount paid to you for this reporting period. Enter the amount paid to each subprovider, also for this reporting period. Then enter the total amount previously paid to each subprovider before this reporting period. Return to the contract roll-up sheet and enter the date for this reporting period. You may wish to save the file and append the file name with the date for the reporting period and/or print the sheets to a PDF file for your records. By completing this tool each billing period, you will see exactly where you are with your contract hub or DBE goal. You can compare your contract hub or DBE goal percentage to the percentage of work committed to all hubs or DBEs across all work authorizations under this contract. You can also see the actual percentage paid to date to your hubs or DBEs. That wraps up this video. If you still have questions, send us an email. And thanks for watching.